You alright guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to a FIFA 14 trading method. Now today we're going to be looking at the 123 search method. It's part of the Ultimate Trading Guide, which is a 28-minute long video on my channel full of every trading technique I know on Ultimate Team. So there'll be a link on screen to that if you want to go and check it out. Now before we get into the method, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service, and if you use the discount code TCAPGUN, you'll get 5% off all your purchases. Now I have to say a massive thank you to Fluda, who actually came up with the name for this technique. He's been bandying this about since about FIFA 12. Everyone's known about it in different forms, different names, but I think he was the one that officially came up with the 123 search method name. So if you want to go check out his channel, that will be down in the description. So let's dive in and have a look at how to do this method. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do in this trading technique is set up your search parameters. Now the reason this method is called the 123 method is because we're going to be searching in multiples of 1. So we're going to put a min price of 10,000, so that is going to be our 1, a max price of 20,000, that will be our 2, and a min buy now of 30,000, and that will be our 3. This is going to bring up every player that has a buy now of more than 30,000 but has their current bid at between 10 and 20,000. So obviously it's going to bring up players that are on bid going for cheap. The first one we find going to be a Benzema. Now we're going to go check his price to see if he is actually worth bidding on or putting in our watch list, because that's what we're going to be doing, is put a whole load in our watch list and go and bid on them later. So you can see that the lowest buy it now for a Benzema is 23,250 coins. We're using the site ultimateteamtrading.net. Really useful. Just have to search the player's name, make sure you're on the correct tab. So I'm on Xbox, so I'm on searching on Xbox, and you can also roll out the thing and search by the lowest buy it now to see every card on the market and how much their lowest buy it now is. So also going to go and quickly add a couple more to watch list. I roughly know the prices of, you know, certain players, so I can quite happily add them to my watch list without going and checking every single one, and then go and check them later when I'm actually about to bid on them, because obviously I don't want to be forgetting exactly how much we're going to be sort of putting down as a bid. Now don't think that you can only use this in multiples of 10, so like we're talking 10, 20, 30. You could also do what we're going to do now. We're going to go and search 20, 40, 60. You could also do 5, 10, 15. You could do 2, 4, 6. You could do whatever. In fact, you can probably take out the minimum price as well. You could probably just search 4 maximum or 4k maximum and a 6k minimum buy now. That'll bring up players under 4k with a buy now of more than 6k. So as long as people are listing players at the correct price, you should find some results that you are obviously going to be able to bid on. Obviously if you're not sure, do make sure you're using that Ultimate Team Trading site. I'll put a link to that down in the description as well. Very useful and like pretty integral in my trading nowadays, because it's so accurate. I have no problems with using it, and I don't have to go and check the lowest buy now of every player manually, which was very frustrating to do before. So we are now in our watch list, and we have managed to put down a bid on the Benzema for 21,500 coins. We're going to let that one run out. We also have an Isco that finishes in 2 minutes, so we're going to go and check his price. Obviously it has the informs. Make sure you choose the right one and don't be bidding on a non-inform when you're actually thinking it's the inform, because I've seen people make that mistake before and it's pretty painful. Anyway, we find out that the lowest buy it now is around 68,000 coins, and he's currently at around 25,000 coins, so there's a good chance we can pick him up for cheap, but obviously there is going to be a bidding war. Nothing ever goes quite that cheap. We did manage to pick up the Benzema for 21,500 coins. We're going to list him up for 23.5k. After tax, that's going to give us about 800-900 coins profit. Not too bad. And we're now in the bidding war for the Isco. Everyone is after this card because obviously there's a lot of profit to be made on it. 68k is the amount that we're hoping to sell it on for, maybe a little bit more. And we're going to go up to about 62k because obviously we have to take off tax. We don't want to be making no profit at all. And 62k seems fair because we'll lose about 3k through tax, and therefore we're going to make almost 3k ourselves. So, you know, EA get 3k, we get 3k, that's all good. Gonna list him up for 69,000 because I'm listing up for 6 hours. Obviously there's a good chance someone will come along and be like, oh, I want that one with a marksman on it, and pay an extra k for it. Also, the other player that we managed to pick up was another Benzema for 21,500. All the other stuff got into a bid war and I just couldn't afford to buy it, so that was a bit of a shame. But as you can see, we list up the Benzema for 23,200, well 23,500 like we did the other one, and after 6 hours all of them have managed to sell. So I managed to do all that trading in about 15 minutes, and we made a good 5-6k profit, so I was pretty happy with the trading session. The Isco being the best one, obviously making about 4k 3k on him, and yeah, it turned out to be a half decent trading session. So that is how you do the 1-2-3 method, guys. Just remember, min bid, max bid, min buy now in multiples of 1, 2, 3, I'd recommend 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, and maybe like if you've got hardly any coins at all, maybe like, I don't know, 4, 8 and 12. So there you go, that is how the method works, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Obviously if you have, a like would be really appreciated, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.